my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup menu talk through tutorial kind of thing using the Decay Naked Basics 2 palette. I bought this recently, I've not used it yet, so this is going to be kind of a first impressions video as well as a sort of makeup tutorial using it. I've wanted to get this for so long but I haven't picked it up and I finally did, so I thought I would do a video on it. So I've already applied my skincare and everything, so I'm going to start off with foundation, and I've used this before in videos, but it's the L'Oreal Infallible 24 Hour Matte Foundation in Porcelain, and recently I've been applying this with my fingers and it's been working really well. All I have on my skin already is my Origins Vitazing Moisturiser. And I apply it with fingers because it gives me more of a natural look, but you could also use a brush. But the past few days actually I've been using fingers for this and I've been really enjoying the results. It always looks on camera like I'm being really rough with my skin, but I'm not. But yeah, if it looks like I'm being really rough, then I'm sorry. I always like to make sure I get enough coverage everywhere. If I'm looking down, by the way, it's because my mirror is down here. Just going in now with the Maybelline Erase Eye Concealer that I always use. And again, blending it in with my fingers. I think in all my other videos I've used this with a brush, so hopefully it will give you a bit of a different look on it. So that's, I'm just going to leave it there because I haven't got any sort of big spots or anything that need more concealer on, so I'm just going to leave the base at that. All I am going to do is use some powder. I'm going to use the Bourjois Healthy Balance powder that I've been really enjoying recently. And this is just a Gemma Kid powder brush. They don't make these anymore, but any powder brush will do. My skin tends to get quite oily throughout the day, so I like to make sure I've powdered really well. But if you have dry skin, then obviously you wouldn't need this. So now that's done, I'm just going to go and do a little bit of a contour, and instead of my Charlotte Tilbury palette that I always use, I've dug out my old favourite NARS Laguna. As you can see, this is quite well used. I've had this for ages now. I can't remember when exactly I bought it, but I used to really love it. I used to use it all the time, so there's quite a lot gone. And it's a really nice sort of, it's mostly matte. It has a little tiny bit of shimmer in, but mostly matte bronzer. But I love this Charlotte Tilbury brush for contour because I find you get that definition but it's not too overdone. It's kind of like just enough. If my skin was darker or I had fake tan, I would probably use a bigger brush and do all over bronzing, but I'm not tan at the minute, so I'm just going to leave it at that. And then I'm going to go in with an old favourite actually again. This is the MAC Mineralised Skin Finish in Adored. This was limited edition I think, but it's very similar to the Hourglass Ambient Lighting blushes that I like and the new Max Factor ones. It's kind of that sort of shimmery highlighty blush, and I'm using a MAC 168 brush with that. Just gives a nice sort of natural glow without being too much. And then for brows, I'm just going to fill them in with the Maybelline Brow Drama. Again, you've seen me use this before. It's my favourite brow mascara that I've tried. And it's much quicker than filling them in with a pencil and then using a clear brow gel. It's much easier and quicker. So then I'm just going to prime my eyes with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. I've got hardly any left of this, so I really have to dig to the bottom. I actually have ordered a new NARS primer, which I like for cream eyeshadows and stuff, but this one is really good as a base. But as you can see, I've got hardly anything left, so it's like really digging to the bottom at the minute to get it out. So I'm just applying that with my finger all over the lid. I think this works best with fingers because if you use a brush it tends to go on a bit thickly. So I'm going to start off by putting a base down, and I'm going to use this shade at this end called Skimp. This is a cream colour. I'm using it on a MAC 224 brush, and I'm just going to put that through the brow bone and all over as a base. This will just set that paint part and make it a bit easier for me to blend the shadows on top of it. It's actually a really pretty shade, so I like that one. Now I'm going to go in with a darker shade. I'm going to go for Cover, I think, which is this one here, on a flat eyeshadow brush. This one's from Gemma Kid, but any will do. And I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. That is a really nice sort of cool toned matte brown. Quite taupey actually, that shade. And then just give that a little blend out. We'll take a little bit of primer, which is the next one along, which is this one, just in the crease. This is a number 7 shadow blend and contour brush. It's basically number 7's dupe to the MAC 217. So yeah, I'm just gonna softly, because I think the aim of this palette is a really nice everyday sort of matte palette, so I'm not going to go too heavy. Just give that another blend. I'm all about the blending. And then I'm just going to take my Charlotte Tilbury eye smudger brush and a bit more of that shade. I'm just going to put that in the outer corner. And I might put a little bit, yeah, well, I'll put a little tiny bit on the lower lash line. Just to make sure I've not got any fallout, I'm just going to sweep my powder brush under. So now I'm going to tightline using my Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal Iconic Liquid Eye Pencil in Bedroom Black. And I'm hoping I can stay in the frame for this because usually I'm out of it. I know this probably looks really freaky on camera, but I have to look away from it, otherwise it freaks me out. There we go. It probably doesn't look like it makes much difference, but when I get my mascara on I can really tell when I've done this and when I haven't. So I always never skip that step now. Then I'm going to go in with mascara. This is Benefit's Roller Lash. I'm still using this little sample size. I really like this mascara actually. I actually bought the full size for my mum for her birthday because she really liked it. I gave her my other sample of it. So I really like this mascara because it gets rid of the need to curl your lashes, which makes things quicker and easier. And I always do 2 coats on the top because I like that thicker lash look. And then for the bottom lashes, I'm going to use my Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara, which is my favourite because this doesn't smudge, and most mascaras do smudge on me. Mine is actually running out, so I need to pick up a new one, but that is the eyes done. I really like it actually. I'm impressed with that so far. I'm glad I bought it. I think it's £23. I think it's probably worth the money because Decay shadows are really nice. So for lips, I'm going to use another old favourite, and this is the Laura Mercier lip gloss in Bellini, which I used to use all the time, but I haven't used it in ages, so I thought I would today. This is such a summery shade. I don't know why, it just reminds me of summer so much. I think it's because it's coral and it's quite shimmery, but I really like it. It's pretty and it's easy to wear as well. And the Laura Mercier lip gloss isn't sticky, which I like, and I hate a lot of lip gloss because when you go out your hair blows in it and it sticks, and no, don't like it. But the Laura Mercier one is really nice. It's one of my favourites. So I really hope you enjoyed this kind of makeup menu tutorial kind of thing. Let me know if you like this format, and I'll definitely do some more if you do. Let me know your thoughts on the Naked 2 Basics if you've got it, or if you'd like to try it, or what you thought of the look. And I'll see you in my next video. I hope you have a great day. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're not already, and I'll see you next time. Bye!